You're lying in bed, desperately trying to drift off, but the soundtrack of your neighbor's midnight jam session has other plans. Maybe it's the relentless thump of bass-heavy music, a barking dog, or the shrill laughter of a late-night gathering. Suddenly, your peaceful home feels like an unwelcome guest at someone else's party. Noisy neighbors are more than just an annoyance. They can turn your sanctuary into a sleepless nightmare. You're not alone. Over 50% of Americans deal with noise disturbances daily, and the numbers are climbing. But don't worry, because in this video, we'll dive into 12 practical tips that can help you reclaim your peace, with a look at how much each will cost you and how long it will take. By the end, you'll be equipped with the strategies to take back your quiet, whether you're a renter on a tight budget or a homeowner ready to invest in soundproofing. Let's get into it. Picture this. Your neighbor's blasting music just hit its third encore and it's a Monday night. You're not sure if they're training for a DJ gig or just testing your patience. Step 1, a friendly conversation. No need for drama or confrontation, just a casual chat. Offer a coffee or a moment to connect, then mention the noise with a smile. Remember Maria? She was losing sleep thanks to her neighbor's nightly jam sessions. So she invited them over, had a chat, and voila, problem solved. Sometimes people don't realize how loud they are until you let them know. It's free, quick, and 9 times out of 10, it works. But what if the noise persists? You've talked and things improved for a few days, but soon, the thumping and chatter returned like a bad sequel. Welcome to the world of thin walls and creaky floors, noisy neighbors' best friends. You're not alone in this struggle. Tom had the same issue with his neighbor's blaring TV. The solution? Soundproofing. From noise-canceling curtains to foam panels, these upgrades are not just for musicians. The cost ranges from $50 to $500, and the results? Pure silence. Imagine coming home and knowing that no matter what's happening next door, it won't invade your space. Let's say you're on a budget. Full-scale soundproofing might not be in the cards, but don't give up just yet. White noise machines and earplugs are like secret weapons in the battle against unwanted noise. Sarah lived beneath a neighbor with a barking dog that seemed determined to ruin her mornings. A $20 white noise machine later, and suddenly mornings were hers again. Earplugs can cost as little as $10 and are available everywhere. It's an immediate fix. You don't have to wait weeks or spend a fortune. The hum of white noise is like a comforting blanket that drowns out the world and brings back your peace. The power of documentation and knowing your rights. But what if you've tried the polite route and noise-blocking gadgets just aren't cutting it? Sometimes you need to fight fire with facts. Meet Mark, who had enough of his neighbor's weekend meetings. He started documenting every noise disturbance, notes, timestamps, even videos. Not only did this help him keep track, but it also became valuable evidence when he took the issue to his landlord. And knowing your local noise ordinances can be a game changer. Lucy found out her city's noise laws and used them to back her polite request for quieter evenings. It's a little work, but when you're losing sleep, it's worth every minute. The cost? Nothing but your time. Mediation management and making it official. Now let's talk about when things get serious. Your noise issues have gone beyond annoying, they're unlivable. That's when it's time to bring in the pros. Mediation services can cost anywhere from $100 to $500, but the results can be life-changing. Lauren and her neighbor sat down with a mediator and walked away with a new understanding and, more importantly, a quiet agreement. If mediation isn't an option, then it's time to involve your landlord or property manager. John did just that when his neighbor's late-night drumming became too much. Management stepped in, and the beat stopped. It's free, but it might take a few weeks for action to be taken. Rearranging and reclaiming your space. You've tried to change the neighbor, but now it's time to change your space. Alex faced a constant barrage of TV noise from the other side of his wall. Instead of sulking, he got creative. A bookshelf full of books became his sound barrier, blocking out the noise and transforming his space. Rearranging furniture or adding a few new pieces can act as an extra layer of soundproofing without spending a fortune. Sometimes the solution isn't to fight the noise, but to outsmart it. Investing in peace, the ultimate home upgrade. Ready to take things to the next level? For homeowners especially, investing in noise-reducing windows or doors can be the ultimate solution. Samantha, tired of street noise and noisy neighbors, made the leap. It wasn't cheap, costs ranged from $300 to over $2,000, but the quiet that followed was priceless. Think of it as an investment in your sanity and home value. Renters, on the other hand, might see this as a high cost without long-term benefits. But it's an option worth considering if you're in it for the long haul. There is even an easy solution. Check the National Transportation Noise Map to see what noise levels you can expect in your next or current rental. It is free. Power in Numbers Community Solutions. Noise isn't just a you problem, it's a community problem. High-rise dwellers know the struggles, so why not turn to your fellow sufferers? Residents in Jake's building formed a group to tackle common issues, including noise. Together, they convinced management to tighten noise rules and invest in better soundproofing. It's a collective win that didn't cost a thing except some time and teamwork. The last resort, when complaints turn formal. When all else fails, it's time to get serious. Filing a formal noise complaint with local authorities might feel extreme, but for Dylan, it was the only way to regain control. After weeks of disrupted sleep, he submitted his documentation to the city. The result? A warning was issued to his noisy neighbor, and finally the noise died down. It's free, but it's a last resort for those who've tried everything else. How much does peace cost? Let's talk dollars and cents. Each method has its price tag, from the cost-free chat over coffee to the hefty investment of soundproof windows. For most, a combination of polite communication, affordable soundproofing, and noise-blocking gadgets will do the trick. The average renter might spend between $50 and $200 for a decent level of peace, while homeowners looking for long-term solutions might invest up to $2,000. Renters often seek temporary, low-cost fixes, while homeowners can justify the higher investment as part of their property's value. But the real value? Priceless peace of mind. How you reclaim your space? If you find these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more practical advice on dealing with common rental issues. Share your own experiences with noisy neighbors in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you've handled it. And if you're looking for a national transportation noise map or tools to help you, check out the helpful links in the description. Let's turn down the noise together. See you in the next video.